Hello, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be talking about something I think is very, very sophisticated and very, very elite. Today we are going to be talking about the Criterion collection. From the Criterion collection. And specifically, what Criterion collection videos I own. Okay, I'm so fucking sorry. I can't do this. No. Okay, there we go. Did I get dressed up just purely for the gag? Maybe so. Okay, better. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the Criterion collection and basically what it is, what they do, and some of my favorite titles that I have from them. I also want to lead off with the fact that I have a new schedule that I'm going to be adhering to. I'm going to be making like a shorter 5-minute video in between my longer like 10 and 10 plus minute videos. So engagement might be a little stronger on the 5-minute videos because they're shorter, but like you never know if the topic's interesting. People might stick around. And if you're one of those people that wants to stick around, go ahead and give this video a like or hit the subscription bell, whatever you want. It's up to you. I'm not trying to pressure you, but it'd be really cool. So I first became aware of the Criterion collection in about maybe 2016. When I first got into college, I was looking for a DVD version of Watership Down because that's one of my favorite animated movies, and I couldn't find one that like looked a certain way that I wanted until I found the Criterion version at Barnes & Noble. But the long and short of it is that the Criterion collection finds movies that are maybe more artsy, or they do have some popular titles, but movies that have been maybe shunted aside in terms of like actual distribution releases, and gathers all the supplemental materials that they can for it and compiles them all together in a 1, 2, or sometimes even 3-disc set, and then releases them to the public with beautiful original artwork everywhere from like the cover to the back cover, the inside things. Each release comes with a little booklet that has its own individual art in it. Each booklet has an essay by some sort of film critic. From what I can tell, they've been doing this at least since the early to mid 1980s when they were releasing their movies on Laserdisc. But Criterion will release anything and everything from Haxan, which is like a 1920s silent film that was pre-code, to Parasite, which they will be releasing next month, and you bet your ass I'm gonna pick it up. But to give you a taste of what each of that individual art is, let me go grab a few of my favorites and we can give them a gander. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be talking about 4 different releases more in depth, and then I will just do like a quick panning shot of all of the different ones that I have. We're gonna go in chronological order. The first one I have here is All About Eve. So when I talk about more popular films that they released, this is an example of one of them. It won 11 Academy Awards. There was the front cover. Here's the back cover. Sorry for the glare. And then inside every single one, there's a booklet. It depends on which release it is, depending on how thick it is. This one is actually pretty big. There's the front cover and the back. And then the discs on this one are actually a little bland. Here's what that looks like, and then there's other stuff. But now we're gonna go up almost 2 decades to Night of the Living Dead. This is another one of their releases that I was not expecting them to have. And here's the back. Again, kind of boring, but it's fine, it's a back. And this is one of those rare releases that actually has the 3 discs in it. Disc 1 has the actual movie, Disc 2 has the work print called Night of Anubis, excuse me, and then the 3rd disc has more supplemental features. And then I'm not going to take all the discs out, but the background art is a scene of all of the zombies walking around. And sometimes when they have these essays, they are in different formats. This one is in like a big poster of the zombie girl, and on the back is the essay. And then it just folds back up like a map. Going back up again, we're going to do Terrence Malick's Days of Heaven, which is some of the most beautiful cinematography I've ever seen, and that kind of goes in with the art on the release. And we open it up here. This one is just one of the ones that has 1 disc in it, And if like you turn the disc, it like lines up with the back of the art pretty well. And again, this one has an essay booklet very similar to how the All About Eve one was. This one has some of the more beautiful cinematography in the movie. I know it looks like it's just a bunch of like dusty gold and blue, but it really is much more than that. And finally, we're gonna look at one that I just kind of recently found. It's called The Day Trippers, which is like an independent movie from 1996. It has Liev Schreiber in it. It's pretty good. Made me laugh a lot more than I thought. But there's that. There's the back cover. Again, pretty standard back. And then on this one, the disc art is them in the car, and the background is like a silhouette of New York City. And then this one has kind of a much smaller booklet. Sometimes they fold out like the Night of the Living Dead one, or their books like the All About Eve one, but this one spreads all the way out. This one is probably the most common form of the pamphlet inside. I really do think that a lot of these can be worth the money. Barnes & Noble upcharges them by at least $10 compared to where you can find them on the Criterion website. But for impatient people like me who don't like to wait for shipping, you can go to Barnes & Noble and pick them up directly, but it's that extra $10 that helps Barnes & Noble make some money. So here is my collection so far. I like to order them in chronological order, and when they have the same year, I always put them in alphabetical order. And I have almost too many to fit in here because my Blu-rays go off over there. I have my Blu-rays off separately, and I have them ordered by date as well. But then here's some more up here at the top, including my 3 most recent. Alright, thank you for sticking around for this video. Again, if you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, and maybe even like hit that notification bell if you want to see any more videos like this one, or maybe not like this one. My brain is all over the place. But this is Dustin signing off, but only for now.